Hi everyone, welcome to Mr. H Math Lab. We're gonna go over chapter 2 practice test. Make sure you learn from your previous mistake from the previous test. This time buy a flashcard, make a flashcard for yourself so you can use it during the test. We're gonna go over each question and I'm gonna tell you how many points each problem gonna worth. Problem 1, part A, gonna be 6 points. So each problem is 1 point and you need to show your work on each problem. We're gonna go over problem 1. 5 over 2x minus 3 equal to 7. Alright, we try to isolate the x. So first I'm gonna head into the negative side. To solve for an equation or to get x by itself, we're gonna do the opposite operation. This one minus, so you're gonna do is add 3 on both sides. By adding 3, negative 3 and positive 3 will cancel each other out. Leave you with 5 over 2 x. And on the right side, we're going to add them. 7 plus 3 going to give you 10. Now we're going to do the reverse operation for the 5 over 2. The easiest way to do this, we're going to multiply with the reciprocal, or multiply with, or we have to flip the fraction, 5 over 2. By doing this, we can cross out 2 and 2, they divide out, give you 1. 5 and 5 divide out, give you 1. So just only x is the one who left over. On the right side, we have 10 times 5 over 2. So it's going to be 10 over 1, and multiply fraction, we multiply straight across, which give you 50 over 2, and 50 divided by 2 will give you 25. Okay, so x equal to 25. Alright, by showing me this step, you have 1 point so far. Number 2, problem 2, I have 16 equal to 3a minus 2. So as you see that I label every single problem as problem 1, 2, and 3, make sure you do that on your test. As clear as you show me on your test is easier or is benefit you, because when I understand it, I can give you a point. Even if you do it wrong somewhere, I can give you partial credit. Okay, we're heading to the negative side, so we're going to do the opposite operation by adding 2 on both sides. Okay, positive 2, negative 2 cancel each other out, leave you with 3a. And on the left side, we have 16 plus 2, that will give me 18. Okay, and to get rid of 3 in front of a, we're going to look at the operation. Since between 3 and 8 there's no sign, positive or negative, mean that they multiply. The reverse of multiplication is division, so we're going to do is divide by 3 on both sides. 18 divided by 3 will give you 6. A equal to 6. That's the answer for number 2. Alright, number 3. We're heading to the next problem. Number 3. 3 times 2x plus 5 plus 4x equal to 5 times 2x minus 3. Okay, so we have a bunch of parentheses. So first of all, you need to distribute the number in front of parentheses into the multiply it into the parentheses. So we're going to distribute 3 and distribute 5. 3 times 2 is 6x. 3 times 5 is 15. And bring down 4x equal to 5 times 2 is 10x, and 5 times negative 3 is negative 15. Okay. Then our next step we're going to do is combining like term. Make sure you look at each side. Do not look at the problem, the whole problem as a whole. We're going to look on each side. On the left side I have 6x and 4x. That will give you 10x. And we bring down 15 on the left side. On the right side, we still have 10x minus 15. So since 10 has the x and 15 doesn't has the x, they are not like terms, so you just bring it straight down. Our next step, we want to take the variable on the same side. So this negative sign belongs to 15. The 10x itself is positive, so we have to do is subtract 10x on both sides minus 10x on both sides. So that will give us 10x and 10x cancel each other out. 15, positive 15 and negative 15 are not equal, so this is a false statement. So when it's a false statement, our answer is going to be no solution. No solution. Alright. So far I solved for 3 problems, or you will show me 3 problems on the paper. You're going to have 3 points on your test. We're going to go down to the next 3. I ran out of space, so if you have the same problem on the test, please raise your hand and ask me for an extra sheet of paper. I'll give you another sheet of paper. Make sure you be neat and show me all the work. So the next 3, since I'm gonna erase my first 3 problems, I'm gonna go down to part B first. Since we have the answer for 1, 2, and 3, I'm gonna put in the box. So for part B, that's gonna be 3 points. Part B is 3 points. Since we have 6 problems and you have to distribute it into 3 boxes, every 2 correct answers is 1 point. So number 1, x equal to 25. That is one solution. I'm gonna write down number 1. 5 over 2x minus 3 equal to 7. Alright. And number 2, a equal to 6 is also one solution. I'm gonna write down number 2. 16 equal to 3a minus 2. So just by putting in the box, you already have 1 point. Number 3, we have no solution, so I'm gonna write down my number 3 in the no solution box. 3 times 2x plus 5 plus 4x equal to 5 times 2x minus 3. That's it. So far you earn 4.5 points so far. Alright, so we're gonna go back to the top and erase 1, 2, and 3. Alright, we're gonna head down to number 4, or problem 4. Problem 4, we have 7m minus 3 equal to 2m plus 7 plus 5m. Okay, so first we're gonna do is combining like term. Look at each side first. On my left side, I have 7m minus 3. 7 has the variable and 3 doesn't have variable. They're not like terms, so we cannot add that. We're gonna go to the right side. We have 2m and 5m are like term. Since it's the addition, we're gonna add them. That gives you 7m plus 7 on the right side, and we bring down 7m minus 3 on the left side. So like the previous problem, either one, we're gonna move m to the other side. Let's say if I look at my right side, the positive belongs to 7. The sign of 7m is positive. When you don't see any sign, mean that it's positive. We will do is subtract 7m on both sides. Okay, by doing this, 7m cancel each other out. So negative 3 equal to 7. And this is a false statement. So the answer again, no solution. When it's a false statement, it's no solution. Right, we're going to look at number 5, problem 5. 3 times 2x plus 1 minus 7 equal to 2 times 3x minus 2. Alright, parentheses, so we're going to do like the number 3. We're going to distribute 3 into parentheses and distribute 2 into parentheses. So 6x plus 3 minus 7 equal to 6x minus 4. We're going to combine like term on the left side, positive 3 and negative 7. That will give you negative 4. And we bring down 6x. On the right side, we bring exactly 6x minus 4. Okay, we're going to circle the negative side. This negative belongs to 4. 6x itself is positive. So we're going to do the opposite operation by subtract 6x on both sides. Subtract 6x on both sides, so we have 6x cancels out with the 6x. So we have negative 4 equal to negative 4. this is the true statement, because two number equal to each other, or a number equal to itself, that is true. So that will be infinitely many solution. Infinitely many solution. Alright, and we have last problem number 6. Please do not assume the last problem have to be infinitely many solution again, because then we already have 2 one solution, 2 no solution, and the last one have to be infinitely many solution because we expect 2 on each. That is not always true. Number 6, 2y minus 6 equals to 6 minus 2y. We're gonna solve for y. So we're gonna circle the negative 2y. This negative belongs to the 2y. So we're gonna do it add 2y on both sides. Adding 2y on both sides, so y will cancel each other out on the right side. On the left side you have 4y minus 6 equals to 6. Then we're gonna add 6 on both sides. So 4y equal to 12. Then 4y, which means 4 times y, you're gonna do is divide by 4 on both sides. So y equal to 3 as the final answer. So as you see that number 6, for me, I think that you will think it's infinitely many solution, but as you see, it's not true. That's just one solution. That will add into my third column. Problem 6 will be 2y minus 6 equal to 6 minus 2y. And infinitely many solution is problem 5. That will be 3 times 2x plus 1 minus 7 equal to 2 times 3x minus 2. And my no solution is number 4. I'm going to fill it in. So that will be 7m minus 3 equal to 2m plus 7 plus 5m. Alright, so by doing all that 6 problem and put it in the right place, you already have 9 points. The whole test is about 29 points. So this 9 point is basically problem 1 is 1/3 of your whole test. So number 1 is really important. I want you to make sure that you take time, study for this, and slow down on solving the problem. Do not make the minor mistake like missing a sign and forget to divide or multiply. Okay, keep an eye on your problem and your step. Make sure you check it multiple times before you move on.